Hey everyone, it's Marla with Nerdy Mom Studios, and I'm back for She-Hulk episode 7. Okay, this series, I had high hopes for it. Well, kind of. I was going into it very skeptical, and so far it's been pretty disappointing. I am enjoying it, so don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it, but it's just not what I expected. So, anyways, getting into the episode, we have Jen, and we start off with Jen and Josh. Josh, okay, I I just knew it. Okay. We'll get into it. I just knew it. I knew there was something about Josh. So they're going out on dates. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 dates, and she's having such a great time. He's really liking her for Jen, as what it looks like. And they end up having a night together. For all the parents out there, nothing inappropriate shows. She wakes up and he's not there, and she doesn't think anything of it. She's just in La La Land. She really likes him. She texts him. He's not writing back. Goes on for a couple days. Shows her getting really depressed and worried that he's not writing back to her. So she's really doubting herself now. Was he using her, or did he not really like her? Does he like She-Hulk better? She wakes up on a Sunday and she gets a call from Emil Blonsky's the Abomination, his parole officer, and he says that his monitor that keeps him from turning into the abomination went off, and he needed to go up to his farm to make sure he's not the abomination, but he doesn't have help, so he needs She-Hulk to come and be basically security in case he is the abomination. So they meet up at Emil's farm. Everything checks out great. His monitor went off because he got shocked by an electric fence trying to save his chicken. So it turns out he is running a whole new wellness center for people who with superpowers, which I kind of like this because we're seeing people who have superpowers and they're not Avengers. So it just goes to show, just because you have powers doesn't make you an Avenger. You can be just someone with powers and deal with normal stuff. So it's pretty interesting to see. We meet two characters. I know one of them's Manbull, pretty funny, and he's fighting with this guy. I can't even say his name. Not gonna say his. Not even gonna try it. But I guess they're actual real characters in the comics, not huge characters, but pretty cool to see other people brought into this storyline. So Emil goes ahead and shows Jen around his wellness center, and she's just stressed out because Josh isn't texting her back. She doesn't have signal. Oh, those guys crashed into her car too, so she couldn't leave the farm. So she has to wait for the tow truck to come. That's why he's showing her around to kill time, and she's just stressed because she wants to see if Josh is going to text her back. She walks around looking for a signal, and she stumbles upon a, I don't know, like a barn thing, and that's where Emil's holding like a therapy group. We meet the porcupine guy, which is pretty funny, and then we meet a guy who thinks he's a vampire, which was pretty funny. He's not, but yeah. They're having a group session, and Jen's just in there because that's the only place that she got signal. So she's waiting in there, and as she's waiting, we get the guy that tried to attack her a few episodes back. He's in there in the wellness center, and she gets turns into She-Hulk and attacks him, and that's when everybody's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? This is a wellness center and this is where we're going to help people. So it turns out this guy, I think his name was the Wrecker. He is there because he wanted to change his life. So this kind of bothered me because if he's trying to change his life, he didn't mention, like, oh, someone sent me to come attack you. So that could have been a good heads up for her, but he didn't. But anyways, they start talking to Jen why her walls are up, why she's being so aggressive, and she talks about how it's hard for her to see She-Hulk get all the attention. It was like having one of those friends in high school that everybody just loves, but then Jen no one really cares about. So I guess whatever Josh did to her really made her self-doubt herself and give herself insecurity. And the guys there, they're all really supportive of her and try and help her through it and try and assure her that her being just Jen is enough. So that was really cool. Um, the guy who thinks he's a vampire, was pretty funny because he said he was probably after your blood because, and like, I don't know. I don't know. I thought when I saw Josh, he's probably just using her to get to her. But anyways, Jen has a huge breakthrough and we see her leaving. The guys all, say goodbye to her and they're really happy for her because she was able to accept that being just Jen is enough. So that was really nice to see all the guys support her on that. She gets picked up with by the tow truck, and we just see her just sitting there in the tow truck, kind of just accepting, like, I'm Jen, whatever, And that's where the episode ends for her storyline, but we get a flashback of 3 days earlier when she was with Josh. And I'm just saying, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay. So we see her sleeping in the bed, and Josh is getting up. He's scanning her phone, copying everything that's on her phone, gets up, he takes a picture of Jen sleeping, and then sends it to Hulk King, which we saw another teaser for him last episode in the lab. So he's definitely using her. I don't think he got her DNA. I think any puncture to her skin would make her turn into She-Hulk, or she would have at least felt it. So don't think he got her blood. Maybe hair is what I'm thinking. Any part of DNA I think would work. So I knew there was something up with this guy. I just knew it, and I just I'm frustrated with this series because it's just been tease after tease. We still haven't gotten Daredevil. I do believe he'll be coming in soon. I think there's only 2 episodes left. I think he'll make his appearance next episode at the very end, and then it'll end like that as a teaser again, and then he'll be working with her on the last episode fighting whoever this villain is. I'm kind of not thinking it's Titania anymore. I've been hearing reports that maybe it's the leader, and we talked about him last episode. He will be in the new Captain America movie, and he was also in the original Hulk movies. So maybe it's him, but I'm not really thinking it's Titania. I think we'll see Titania again as like a dumb little storyline, maybe next episode too. Or I mean, maybe it could be Kingpin too. Who knows? With Daredevil coming, and then Echo, we know Kingpin is going to be in both shows. Maybe he'll make his appearance in this show. But anyways, this show's been really dragging for me. It's been fun. I'm not gonna like. I do think it's been fun, but nothing really exciting has been happening. Not the action you would expect with the Hulk character, and I don't see how it's connecting with the MCU, and that's what I was hoping for. This show was marketed as something huge for the MCU. So right now it's not really doing it. I don't mind it if it's like a show that just shows different, like I said, superheroes just living normal lives as normal as they can be as superheroes, but yeah, I don't know about this so far. We'll see how these last 2 episodes go. I don't think this is top 5 Disney Plus Marvel shows for me. Probably the bottom of the list for me, and that's saying a lot because I really was hoping more for this, but we'll see. It's definitely something different MCU's been doing, but we'll see how this goes. Leave me your thoughts down below. Did you like the episode? What do you guys think is going to happen next? And any of your predictions. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.